Hey YouTube, Silver Bear here. Thanks for coming back and checking out another video in the series. Today it's generic silver. What is generic silver? It's the lowest premium silver you can get. Basically, this is what you stack with. This is the stacking silver. The objective of generic silver is to get it as cheap as you possibly can, as close to spot as you can. There's really nothing special about it. We'll get into like some of the other things that are a little bit special, but for the most part it's all pretty basic stuff. All right, how to get it. Best way to get silver is if you're just looking for one piece. The best place to get it is your local coin shop. That's number one. If you don't have that option, eBay is a okay place to get it. You're not going to get it too close to spot on eBay because of all the fees and stuff. That's a shame, but that's how it is. If you can buy multiple ounces, if you can get your order up to at least $100, I would recommend buying online. If you don't have the option to any other options like local coin shop, I would, for beginners, for people who are just getting into this, I would go JM Bullion or Provident. Their prices are low. They have good customer service, good products. JM Bullion is probably one of the fastest shipping companies I've ever dealt with, and I've never had a problem with them. Provident either, I haven't really had any problems with them. Their shipping's a little slow sometimes, but you know they're shipping stuff all the time. So, all right, the different kinds. You have your run-of-the-mill 1 ounce silver round, and it's just basic, plain Jane, nothing special. This is going to be one of your cheapest 1 ounce pieces. Then you have bars that, for some reason, bars are a little bit more than the rounds. There's another bar for you, pretty basic. Then you have, I don't have any 5 ounce bars right now. I don't know where they are. I have some somewhere. I don't know where they are. Here's a 10 ounce bar. To me, the 10 ounce bar is the best value because it's affordable to just pick just a 10 ounce bar up rather than like a kilo bar or something like that. But it's ounce for ounce. This is going to be cheaper than 10 of these. Okay. Okay, collectability in generic silver. Some of the stuff is collectible in our minds, really. You know, it's not. Well, I guess that's everything, but generic silver. If you're buying generic silver as collectibles, and you're spending a lot of money in it, that's a rickety investment. 15 years from now, people might not care about Engelhard, and then all that collectability disappears. Okay, one round in particular. This is a USSA office round. Hopefully it'll focus. This is like the gray area between government bullion and generic. Okay, it's definitely certified. It's illegal to make a round yourself privately and put USSA office on it. Okay, that's a crime. So because of that, this is supposed to be more certifiable. All right, so you have that, and that's going to have a little premium on it. Then you have stuff like this. This is from the Garisopa shipwreck recovery. This is supposedly made from the same silver that they pulled out of the ocean. At the end of the day, big deal, but it's cool history, and I like it. I went ahead and bought it, and there was a premium attached to it. Let's see. Then you have companies like Engelhard. This was the staple silver back in the 80s, 70s, and 80s. Everybody had it. So what makes it so collectible today, I'm not sure. I know he had a lot of varieties, and the strikes were actually really good for a generic round. So maybe that's it. He went out of business, so that might have something to do with it too. Another thing is these Johnson Matthey rounds are becoming more collectible. Johnson Matthey only makes bars, but except for this series that they did of American Freedoms. So another generic company that seems to be collectible is Geiger. And I think that's mainly because of the style of the bars. I mean, these are really stylish bars. They look good. This company takes their time and makes silver, generic silver, look fantastic. Okay, so people like it, people buy it, they're willing to pay a little more. All right. Here you have here's a silver, generic silver that's functional. Okay, it's a stacker. Right? One fits inside the other. You know, you can see the indentation there matches the face here, the high relief. So it's actually functional. So you can stack them up and it won't slide or tip over. Then you have your bullet. It's just silver, but because of the shape it's in, people are willing to pay more for it. Okay. This here is a generic round that people really like. It has a lot of detail, and it's so close to spot. I would recommend that this, aside from like Sunshine Mint or something, this is actually a really good buy for two reasons. One, it's so close to spot, it's stackable, and it's got a nice picture, and people are willing to pay for it. People are willing to buy it. So if you had to choose between buying this or buying the Santa Claus round, what would you pick? You're gonna pick this one because nobody cares about Santa Claus. Yeah, these are all just generic rounds right here, and they all have pretty pictures on them, neat looking, but at the end of the day, there's no value other than the silver content. So okay, that is the basics of generic silver. It's the end of part one. In part two, I'm going to discuss a little more detail about how to pick silver and a little bit more detail in the differences, and I'll show you some of the tools that will help you make good purchases and stuff. All right, so Silver Bear, I'm out of here. Bye.